this season's final of the EFL Carabao Cup in convincing style. 3-1 in the end. Pep Guardiola is looking for his first trophy. What was that? 2 years. He didn't win anything last season, right? He didn't. So yeah, that really hurt him. So we're looking forward to that big final with Pep going up against his protege in the man of Mikel Arteta. That should be very interesting. Arsenal fans are filled with the expectations and optimism right now. But you never rule out the wily old fox, because if there's anything Pep Guardiola is good at, is changing things, switching them up just when you least expect it. All right. So needless to say, we may have a 3-4-3 that day, or maybe even a 3-3-4. Pep has done it before. Yes, he has played a 3-3-4 formation. Because he was gunning for goals. So we'll see how that's going to pan out when the time comes for the EFL Cup final. Still more to come in terms of football, and when you get all that information, the best and obviously the most engaging interview. So you'll find out from us right here, 92.3 Nigeria Info's Extra Time, from about 7 p.m. weekdays, Monday through Friday, on our Kosi, Dorcas the Sports Diva, Ekpo Onyang, the person you like to always look for his trouble and he look for your trouble, the man you love to hate and hate to love. Yes, he and the members of the crew will be giving you the latest updates when it comes to the world of sports and football. Now, let's move away from sporting activities and get to our final gist for today, this Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Okpel. Hey, woo! I just felt a huge relief just come over my spirit just now. Tomorrow is Friday. Okpel. Anywho, now let's talk about marketing challenges, shall we? This morning, that's our final conversation. My question is this: how do you deal with a difficult marketer? Let me say that again. How do you deal with a difficult marketer? Now, let me put this in context for you. Now, I saw a very interesting story on X 2 nights ago. Was it 2 nights ago or last night, right? And this is a story, right? So, you gave me a car to sell for 35 million naira. I posted for 35.7 million naira. That's 700,000 naira difference, right? Then somebody commented 34 million. You went to DM the person, telling them you are the owner of the vehicle and they should come and pay 33 million immediately, cutting me out. He didn't trust you and he came to inform me about everything. Does that make sense to you? Let me break it down. All right. So I have a piece of property. I have a car. I have a dog. I have something to sell. But I come to you, the marketer, because I feel you can promote this thing better than I can. All right. And obviously, the rules of engagement is, you give the marketer a percentage of whatever it is that you or he or she is able to sell. In most cases, right? In most cases, what I hear is there is usually a 5 to 15% profit or commission given to the marketer. That's why those quote unquote touts that call themselves, or louts that call themselves real estate agents, are all over the place like ants on sugar. They're everywhere. Why? Because they're trying to get, now they're demanding for 20%. And by the way, I hear there are people across the country who are resisting and refusing to do a 20% commission to real estate agent. They want to be speaking directly to either a lawyer or the owner of the property. That's a conversation for another day. Anyway, so you are the marketer. The man is telling you, sell this item for 10 naira. But because you want to get more money, you say, okay, you know what, I'll sell it for 25 naira. Now, ladies and gentlemen, so that I don't seem ignorant or I seem out of touch with our current realities, I would also say that I too was also a marketer at one point in my life, and even about 3 years ago, I got into, selling laptops online. I had a friend who had a huge cache of laptops, about almost 70 or 80 of them that he needed to have sold. And I said, you know what, I'll help you sell them. This was my commission. My commission was about 10 to 15%, depending on the laptop model. The first time I put up on my WhatsApp that I wanted to sell a laptop, and I said, okay, this laptop is 150,000 naira. I was going to give my friend who owned the laptop 120 or 115,000, if I'm not mistaken, about 115 or 120,000 naira. The first people who bought, it's a bit expensive, and I said, okay, you know what? Yes, it's negotiable. It's not fixed. Hello, these are used laptops, and these are the guarantees. These are the warranties. This is this. This is that. This is that. And in about 3 or 4 weeks, I was able to move about 10 of these laptops for less than the amount advertised. So rather than paying 150, most people paid 130, 140, or 125, depending on the RAM, whatnot. And I gave the person his money. Now, at no point in time did this friend of mine and I have any qualms as to how much you were taking, because it was understood that, yes, I just need 115,000 naira. Whatever you make on top, that's for you. But ladies and gentlemen, when your product, when your service is priced out of your customers, how do you deal with that marketer? You've given the marketer your goods to sell, your car to sell. You want 10 million, 50 million, 20 million. The marketer is telling the world, but this thing at 35 million. Do you cut him off? Give it to somebody else? Or do you wait so that, this person works his magic and you collect his money and he also makes his money on top? How would you deal with a difficult person? You see, the reason why this marketing just piqued my attention, somebody made a very, very interesting comment, and I'm going to share with you right now. The person says, the owner of the car, the marketer of the car, and the person who wanted to go and buy the car for a cheaper price, all of them, their head is not correct.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. So you have a difficult marketer, or maybe you have a difficult client. You are the marketer, right? Because it goes both ways, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be honest. We have to be honest. It goes both ways. How would you deal with that difficult marketer or difficult client? WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. All right. So the last number I reeled out is so only 4 messages. Please don't call the WhatsApp number. All right. Just send us a message to that number. I'd like to take the number again. Forgive me if I was too fast in calling it out. Right. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. On WhatsApp. This one says, Jude, good morning. You see, this is a problem with doing business in this country. Most people are not trustworthy. Why would I go into a business and try to cheat the person who actually has the service or the item or the property that needs to be sold? It's not in my own interest to make sure that this item gets out quickly so that more people can get to trust me and I can deliver to them. We are just so wicked in this country. And yes, I agree with that last comment. The owner of that car, the person who was marketing the car, and the person who wants to buy the car, they are all not correct in the head. They were all trying to cheat each other. Do you agree with that comment? That all three involved in that particular story were all cheats? They all try to get one over the other. The person who has the car said sell for 35 million. The person who tried to sell for a little higher, and the person was obviously trying to buy for a lower price. They were all trying to cheat each other. Do you agree? 90.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
Thank you. Please, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can. Welcome.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is a very serious issue when it comes to owners of businesses and those that market for them. Or let's say, salesperson. Look, when a person, if you want to market something, a situation like that, the owner of the car should have told the seller, the marketer, see, this is the price. I want to sell this car at 33. No. But that 33, let it be 33, don't add anything. Now, from that 33, 22 is yours. I'll say 31. Because 31 is the actual price I want to sell at. But that 2 is your salesman commission. Please, at no reason or on no account, add anything to this particular amount. Trust me, that will go a long way to discharge the salesman.
But does the client have a right to tell the marketer, don't sell above 31 or 32? What if the man is able to convince you, for example, and say, madam, this car is worth it, and you said, oh, my husband has the money, I will give you 37. You know, has the person committed a crime?
Yes, look, there's a very big risk in business. I succeed in selling at a very high price. But firstly, when the buyer goes to another place to find out that this is the price you're selling, a very huge difference from what others are selling, this will deter customers from coming to you. Look, see what I do, Jude. If I have a business, I keep a salesperson. You know what I do? I put a price tag.
Okay.
From this line to this line, this is the price. Because you know what salespeople do? Sometimes you come, 1 week they've not sold anything. It's because of their own commission. They add unnecessarily. If they will say 25. And if those 30 person don't price up to 3, they won't sell. They just want huge commission. And your goods will be stopped. So you suffer, you're at risk of stopping the customer, not having good customers. So person will maybe say, before that, these people, they sell too much. The difference is too much, you know. If you're doing more, if you're going to sell more, it will deter people from coming to you because your prices are too much. I said, because of your sales fund free. So tell them that this is the price and this one is your own commission. Please don't add anything again so that we can sell and sell more quicker. Because it's a very big risk, honestly, to business. Thank you, Jude.
Oh, thank you very much. It is a big risk in business to keep the items for too long. 90.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning. From my side.
Welcome, John.
Yeah, Jude, the truth is, some of the marketers are just criminal-minded. I had a lot of land to sell, and because the guy that sold me the land into property agency stuff, I think the guy was going to sell that land for 15 million. You understand?
Okay.
We agreed on the second stage. I said, okay, look for buyer. That guy was so much time because I had problem. I wanted to sell that land. The guy was rigmarole because he wanted to add his own share. For more than 1 month, I couldn't sell that land. And the problem was already on my neck. You know that at the end of the day, the guy now brought somebody who later bought the land for 20 million. He added 4 million naira to it. But where I got to know was during payment. He was talking to the guy to pay the money into his account. The guy said no. you want to pay to the seller's account.
Yes, to the owner's account.
We can resolve it there.